biggie, biggie. It's bone and 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 biggie, biggie. Ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get high, get high, get high. Come on, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get high, get high. This is a late high five. It's bone and biggie, biggie. 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 It's bone and biggie, biggie.
Armed and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we no angel dust. Label us notorious. Thug ass niggas that love to bust. It's strange to us, y'all niggas be scrambling, gambling. Up restaurants with mandolins and violins. We just sitting here trying to win, trying not to sin. High off weed and lots of gin. So much smoke need oxygen. Steadily counting them Benjamins. Nigga, you should too if you knew what this game would do to you. Been in this shit since '92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. So-called beef with you know who. Fucked a few female stars or two. Then I'm blue like niggas blue like Mike. Shit, not to be fucked with. Motherfucker better duck quick. Cause me and my dogs love the buck shit. Fuck the luck shit, strictly aim. No aspirations to quit the game. Spit your game, talk your shit. Grab your gat, pull your clip. Squeeze your clip, hit the right one. Pass that weed, I got to like one. All them niggas, I got to fight one. All them hoes, I got to like one. Our situation is a tight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run? Seems to me that you'll take me. Rolling big, nigga, die slowly. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Cash roll everything around me. Shit, lyrically, niggas can't see me. Fuck it, buy the coke, cook the coke, cut it. Know the bitch before you call yourself loving it. Nigga with a bench fucking it. Doesn't it seem hard to you? Big come through with mobs and crews. Good fellas down to the most of dudes. Who's the killer? Me or you?
We forgive you, for you know not what you do.
7 a.m. woke in the morning with Henny, caffeine, and green, and nicotine. No dose, so pop a couple of dope that I ripped up. Nigga, Mr. Clean, make it clean. Deep in my temple, and I do get sentimentally stained with my instrumentality. And heated, especially for your team in the 45. And D will be in between the scenes. Destroy your dreams, you willing to die. We'll see. How many feet when it comes to see we mean mug, mo.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you hit that thumbs up. YouTube really cares.
It's the real true bitch. Breaking out for lies. My massage better be ready for Armageddon. Shit's expired. It's wild. Bless the child that whatever became a man. Put in positions already paid. All that I had to do was stay. Test me now. Contend never else I run. Enough pretend. Pick up my pen and my hand. None of my trusted friend.
Of course it is, Battle Angel. Every one of these shows is amazing and fantastic.
Maybe we ain't marching, we're shooting, and they're recruiting. There's a football. Every day in the ghetto, we start them off to do and get them a bottle and a pen and plant and hit the level. Kick
to the dance floor, to the dome with a shot of burn. I'm a glue back in the curb, me feeling that urge just burns, but I'm broke as fuck, and give me that mouse swerve, swerve. Up into my pen, cause I gotta get my mask and shells to put in this 12 gauge sound off. Get them out off, nigga, y'all lost, take it all off, get a nigga count off. But the problem, I left the fist doing and thinking the cut, and the more I'm in the falling in nuts, and bitch, if you're slipping with bucking them guts, that's fucked up. Now let me get done with the crime, gotta go purchase a dime, put in the state to get done with the crime, smoking the reaper to ease my mind, sweet some wine, step on the block with the rocks, but really me staring them diamonds, see, gotta fuck them on down if they come back talking like, give me back my money, thugging with me, killers, need us a leader of liquor, but niggas ain't got shit, but it's all on popcorn, so they get pistol now, who ready to get back, nigga like me fiending for them green leaves, but I ain't got no dope, gotta make some money, so I'm making my dummy rocks if I go broke.
It's bone and biggie, biggie. 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 Ride, let's ride, let's ride.
Kirby Smart out here looking like he's on the LPGA tour.
Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get high, get high, get high.
Yeah, little light hat coming in the form of scripture. Finna get you and hit you with magic. Dropping down legs, but I call it my gadgets. With automatic status, we spread that a loaded glass, but I'm thinking now. It's another E4 telling me to do what I gotta do, so I up my pipe and nigga down tonight. And I'm always running for the boys in blue. Biggie boots on my ass now, go out the sailor phone, the car bone, what's happening? Grab artillery and niggas start packing, cause a motherfucker try to get me in the jacket, and I did him. Hit him right between the eyes, spots wide. Wanna test a nigga's size, and it cost him. Nigga fuck around with the wrong shit, y'all getting more murdered all day, all day. We done played away and I'm on the run. I'ma call my boys to bring all the guns. Y'all niggas wanna have a little fun with number one. But it red, rum, 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 rum. But it red, rum, 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 rum. But it red, rum.
It's bone and biggie, biggie. 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 Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get hot, get hot, get hot. Come on, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get hot, get hot, get hot. Come on, come on. It's bone and biggie, biggie. 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 Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get hot, get hot, get hot. Come on, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Get hot, get hot, get hot. Come on, come on.
Damn.
Baby, 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 baby. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Niggas in my faction don't like asking questions. Strictly gun testing, coke measuring, giving pleasure in the Benzito, hitting fannies, spending chips at Manny's. Hope you creeps got receipts. My peeps get dirty like cleats. Run up in your crib, wrap you in your polo sheets. Six up in your wig piece, nigga deceased.
Ah, may you rest in peace.
With my sycamore style, more sicker than yours. 4-4 and 54 drawers. As my pilot, stairs my lair. Yes, my dear, shit's official. Only the feds I fear. Here's the tissue. Stop your blood clot crying. The kids, the dog, everybody dying. No lying. So don't you get suspicious. I'm big, dangerous, you're just a little vicious. As I leave my competition, respirator style. Climb the ladder to success, escalator style. Hold y'all, breath I told y'all. Death controls y'all. Big don't fall.
Hey, George, have you sobered up yet, buddy?
Phrases that'll thrill you. You're nobody till somebody kills you. You're nobody till somebody kills you. Nobody till somebody kills you. Watch Casino, I'm the hip-hop version of Nicky Tarantino. Ask Nino, he know. Green with envy, the green tempts me to make the rich the enemy and take their cheese, take their spot, take their keys, make my faculty live happily ever after in laughter. Ha, never seen Cristal pour faster until the bastards, knucklehead squeeze lead. 3 of mine dead, nothing left to do but tear they ass to shreds, leave them in bloodshed. Incidents like this, I take trips, lay up in Miami with Tamika and Tammy. Some Creole, CO bitches I met on tour. Push a peach, legend coupe, gold teeth galore. Told me meet them in the future later. They'll take me shopping, buy me lavender and fuchsia gators. Introduce me to player haters and heavyweighters. Rich bitch shit, drinking Cristal till they piss the shit. Thorough bitches, adapt to any borough bitches. Be in spots where there were no bitches. You feel me? Reminisce on dead friends too. You're nobody till somebody kills you. You're nobody till somebody kills you.
I don't want to die, God.
You're nobody till somebody kills you.
I don't want to die, God.
You're nobody till somebody kills you. could be the shit. Flash the fattest five, have the biggest dick. But when your shell get hit, you ain't worth spit. Just a memory. Remember he used to push the champagne range. Silly cat, wore suede in the rain. Suede put the G in game. Had the Gucci frame before Dana Dane. Thought he ran with pain. I can't recall his name. You mean that kid that nearly lost half his brain over 2 bricks of cocaine? Getting his dick sucked by crackhead Lorraine. A fucking shame. Dukes of Lane. What's his name? Dark skin Jermaine. See what I mean? Yeah, nobody till somebody kills you.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, nobody till somebody kills you.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, nobody till somebody.
What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Pigskin Pete. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank all of you for joining me on this fine Friday evening. I hope this week has found all of you well. I know it has. For me, thank you for tuning in tonight. The number to call in, if you want to call in and be a part of the show, is 864-207-4522. For the people in the back who did not hear me, 864-207-4522. I have an amazing and fantastic show planned for all of you tonight. Special guest. Do you all know who he is? I think this is his first time. I might be wrong about that. I think it's his first time co-hosting the show. He's a frequent caller and a good friend of all of ours in the chat. You all know him, Traveling Fools, better known as Brennan. We have some stuff to talk about for sure. What happened today? Oh, fall practice has started for Clemson. I think that the fall practice has started for a lot of teams around the country. It started for Clemson today, and the big news is that number 8 Justin Ross, one of the top, I would say top 5 wide receivers in the country, is back. And he's back with a vengeance. This is bad news for the Bull Puppies. I went on Big Dog Brett's show. A shout out to Big Dog Brett, by the way. Went on Big Dog Brett's show a few weeks ago, and we were talking about this. And I tried to tell Brett that Justin Ross would be back. He said if Justin Ross isn't back, basically Clemson has no chance. I'm paraphrasing here, but he's back. He's back. So that's great news for Clemson, obviously. There's some more great news for Clemson. More great news for Clemson. What are you going to do when Taj Boyd leaves, Pete? What are you going to do when Deshaun Watson leaves, Pete? What are you going to do when Trevor Lawrence isn't there anymore, Pete? The best player to ever wear a Clemson uniform, Pete. Top quarterback recruits for 2022. The number 1 quarterback in the country, Cade Klubnik, hard commit to Clemson. Imagine that. Look at this number 3 right here. This number 3 right here. Gunnar Stockton. Who names their kid Gunnar to begin with in the first place? That's not a name. Gunnar. I got 99 problems and a quarterback ain't one. Not only is Cade Klubnik a hard commit at Clemson, the number 1 quarterback in the country. So when DJ leaves, we got this guy coming in. Not only is he the number 1 quarterback recruit in the country for 2022, But Clemson didn't recruit him. He recruited Clemson. He had offers from Ohio State, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Southern Cal. Go down the list. He's had offers from them for 2 years plus. Didn't commit to any of them. He sat around and waited for Clemson to give him an offer. And the day they offered him, he committed. Now, anybody can decommit, right? I mean, I'm not crossing my T's and dotting my I's that he's going to be a Clemson Tiger, but he's about as hard of a commit as you can get. So this will, how many years now? Has it been, what, 10 or 15 years that Clemson's had a better quarterback than Georgia? Including this year? Because let's be honest here. The ukulele is a better quarterback than JT Daniels. We all know it. And time will prove me to be correct on that. I mean, the lesbian PGA golfer Kirby Smart wouldn't know anything about developing quarterbacks. The best quarterback to come through Georgia's doors in 100 years tucked tail and flee to Ohio State. And that's a fact, Jack. Nobody has made the Visor look good since Steve Spurrier. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? Bad fashion sense, can't develop quarterbacks, can't beat Alabama. What a shame. It's embarrassing. So, anyway, what's up to the chat? Let's say I'm going on a rant here. What's up to the chat? And then we'll get to the phone lines and, of course, Brennan. Rhino26 is here. D4 Sports, Billy Dawson, Neo, Pizza Woman, Kevron Harris, Battle Angel. What's up, Battle Angel? Battle Angel wants to know, is this going to be an amazing and fantastic show or what? Of course it is. Do you really even need to ask that? This is the most underrated college football call-in show on all of YouTube. Maddie Sims is here. Traveling Fools. Nate Omaha. Nate, you went and changed your name from Nate the Great to Nate Omaha. Change it back. That's just my 2 cents. And my 2 cents is worth less than 2 cents. It's worth about a penny. Papa Shrimp. Pizza Woman. Tiger Paw Craven. Wilkie. Jordan Bowman's here. Ronnie Haas. DJ Ukulele. Celine Driver. Good to see you here, sir. Celine Driver likes to show up about once every 6 months or so to let me know that he still is alive. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Celine. SO Mafia. Tater Lord. Samuel Pate. George. Did George have one of the most epic meltdowns on YouTube the other night? Jesus Christ, George. I was worried about, I almost called 911 to come to your apartment to check on you, except for the fact that the police in your city, they don't respond to calls anymore, so it would have been a futile mission. Sports Fraud. John Serrain, LSU fan. Brad Pitt. Billy Dawson. D. Rev Lee. Slim Shady Canes. Kevin Dogs fan for life, better known as Kevin Cook. Thank you, sir. By the way, he posted the PayPal link. I want to thank him for that. I'm not going to get into the specifics of this, but half of the donations through PayPal tonight and next Friday night. I will not be doing a show next Wednesday because I'll be out of town. But next Friday night, so tonight's show and next Friday night's show, 2 weeks, Half of the PayPal donations that I get will be going to a good cause, and I'm going to leave it at that. Because the person that I'm sending it to doesn't want it to be public, basically. So, but anyway, first of all super chats and PayPal donations are appreciated to begin with. But if you do it tonight or next Friday night, it will be going to a good cause other than just to me. Okay? Keep that in mind. SEC Dog. What's up, man? J-Dub. Ray Finkel's Creepy Bedroom. Huffer Billy Paw. James Thompson. Maddie, I already said Matt. I'm starting to repeat myself now. Bama Fanatic. Gugh, Tigers 504. If I missed anybody, I truly do apologize. It was not on purpose. I'm just half retarded. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get to the phone lines and bring on our special guest. And then the phone lines are full already, which is amazing and fantastic. So let's see what we got here. I don't know. I think. What's up? You're on with Pete.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. I knew it's, I was making sure I picked up the right one there. What's up, buddy?
You got it, man. How's it going?
Well, I'm doing amazing and fantastic. And I think that you are too. Pretty sure that you are.
I'm always doing spectacular and grand.
Spectacular and grand. I like that. That needs to be put on a t-shirt. Yeah. So this is, for everybody who's listening, this is Traveling Fools. You guys all know him as Brennan or Traveling Fools in the comments section. Is this your first time co-hosting the show with me? I was trying to remember. I have a bad memory.
This is the first time co-hosting the show. Now, I've called in and made a fool out of myself a few times, but...
Well, look, I do that on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, this entire YouTube channel is based around me making a fool out of myself, so I can relate.
The story of our lives.
Yes. Yes. So before we get into the phone calls, I do want to mention that we have this college football Pickem thing starting, I guess it's starting week 1. Our goal here is to get at least 100 people. How many people have signed up for that? Do you know?
You know, I've only got 10 fingers, so I didn't make it past that, but we are past my 10 fingers, so
all right.
We're on a roll.
So you don't know how many people have signed up. That's what you're saying, basically?
It looked to me, I really didn't count. It looked, 15, 20.
15, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Everybody, I don't know. It's free. It's completely free to sign up.
You get to win. You get to win something.
You get to win something. Hey, that's a good point. Can you tell us what the fine people will win? I mean, what are you sent me, I think you said one person would get $100 gift certificate to like Fanatics or something. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, originally we were going to do the winner gets a jersey of their choice, but that seemed too complicated. So we just figured we would do the $100 gift card. And if they want a jersey, they can get a jersey. If they want a hat and a shirt, they can get that.
Right.
Leave it up to them. So the winner's going to get a $100 gift card to the Fanatics, or I'm pretty sure that's the best one that I've looked at. We've got a donation for a second place prize for some really, really cool, this friend of mine, he has a company that sells these really cool beach cornhole like cup holders that are portable you take everywhere. So he's donated a set of those for the second prize, and we might even have a third coming.
Yeah,
so.
I can't believe I even had that. There it is. It's on the screen. Versasteak.com. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. For all you beach goers out, and you don't have to be at the beach to use these things, right? I mean, you can use them at the lake. Hell, you can use them in your yard if you want to.
No, he sent us a set about 2 years ago, and we've used them so many times. Like when you're playing horseshoes, you set them up on either side, or you're going to the BI. They've come in handy. They're actually really cool.
Yeah, I need one of those. They do look cool.
Need two.
Well, I do need two. Yeah, you're right.
The best way to get two is to lose to me.
Well, yeah, I'm not losing to you. So, I mean, that's first and foremost. But anyway, maybe if somebody, usually Kevin's pretty good about posting links. If somebody that's a part of this, that's already signed up for this, can post the link in the chat for everybody else, or maybe you can do it, Brennan. I don't know what your situation is right now, but yeah, the more people that sign up, the better. And again, it's completely free. It doesn't cost a single dollar. It's just for fun. And then we're going to have some good prizes to give away, including this amazing and fantastic can holder. Can you put bottles in there too? Tell me about this thing.
You can put
here.
bottles, cans, cups.
Yeah.
Anything you want. You can put your cell phone in there if you want.
Yeah. Right.
It'll actually hold that. The only thing it won't hold is water.
Yeah, it's got holes in it. I see that. Yeah.
You want me to explain the Pickem real fast in a quick way, just for anybody that doesn't realize?
Yes.
Okay, so what it is, if nobody's ever done it, it basically boils down to something kind of like Pete and Lou talk about on the lunch money with the gambling. So it goes off your Vegas odds, and you go in there. It'll be like the top 20 games of the week. So you're going to go in there. You're going to pick against the spread, just like you would with Vegas, and it tallies it all up for you. And every week it'll show who's leading, who did this, who did that. It's actually really fun. And at the end of the season, you will have a winner to see which one of us. Everybody likes to talk their smack in the chats and say, I know this team's going to win and this one's going to win and blah, blah, blah. Well, here's your chance you don't even have to put your money where your mouth is. Just put your mouth out there and make your picks, and some lucky person's going to win.
There you go. And I think we can get 100 people.
I would think so. I mean, it's free. Why not? We actually did just put up a video that gives a little link about it and all the information on it too. So it is up on our page now. A really cheaply done, quick video, but it does give the whole gist of it. With at the end, it gives the ID number and the password, blah blah blah. But we did just post a video just a moment ago, just for this.
So that you bring up a great point there. So everybody go subscribe to Traveling Fools. If you just go on YouTube and type in Traveling Fools, his name in the comment section, subscribe to him, and you can get the information on there. And also, and maybe even more importantly, Traveling Fools is setting up a system, a Pickem system, where he's going to be picking these games live on YouTube. Or not, maybe not. Are you doing live or just recorded videos?
No, they're just recorded.
Okay.
They're just, it's actually Mrs. Traveling Fool's picks.
Yes.
Which will make it more fun.
Oh, it's definitely more fun. I've seen some clips of this, and I can tell you it's worth subscribing just for from what I could see, from what you sent me.
Our video we just posted previews it briefly.
Yes. You know what I might do tonight? At the end of the show, I might just go on your YouTube channel and play that video, if you don't mind, on my show.
You're more than welcome.
Okay, great.
It's only a minute long, so it's only 1 minute long, so it doesn't take up much time, and it's kind of funny. So.
Good. I haven't seen it, so
everybody join. I will put a link in here in a moment for that, and maybe towards the end of the show we can recap on this and double down and give everybody the link and the password in the chat. And we will double down. How about we move on to some amazing and fantastic phone calls?
Yes, let's get to the phone calls, and we need to do that. But before I do that, I want to acknowledge a couple of super chats real quick. Celine Driver, thank you for the donation, sir. He says, I do get here more than once every 6 months, but I'll try to get back more, contribute more, and earn back my wrench. Go Gators. Well, first of all, I was just busting your balls, Celine. I know you're here more than every 6 months. I was just kidding with you. But as far as earning your wrench back, I'll give you the wrench back. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again. This is what caused George's meltdown the other night. That took his wrench away, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people in here right now that are wondering where their wrench went. I took everybody's wrench away except for like 5 people, because there were some shenanigans going on behind the scenes, and somebody was messing around and hiding a bunch of people that I did not want to be hid. So anybody who got their wrench taken away, whether it's Celine Driver or anybody else, that's why. It was not because you did anything wrong. I'm not mad at anybody. Anyway, but thank you, Celine Driver. Ray Finkel's creepy bedroom says, "Don't hassle me, Brennan. I'm local." I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
I know exactly what Ray Finkel is talking about. Just let him know that I feel good. I feel great. I feel wonderful.
I guess that's an inside joke between the two of you.
They're what about Bob references?
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Let's get to some phone calls because let's face it, as entertaining as we are, nobody's here to listen to either one of us. They just want to hear the crazy phone calls.
Highly doubtful.
Yeah, highly doubtful. What's up? You're on with Peete and Traveling Fools. Well, he hung up as soon as I picked up the phone call. So thank you for trying. It was a valiant effort.
Well, he's more interesting than we are.
So far, yeah. I would have to agree with that. What's up? You're on with Peete and Traveling Fools.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, guys. What's up, Billy Paul? You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
Huffer Billy Paul. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, you just have no idea. Every time I hear you traveling, I swear, man, you make me smile. You do. But that being said...
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're good people. You and PigskinPeete are really good people. And so is Lou. All these guys are. Celine is, too. Give him a shout-out.
A lot of good people around here. Me and Lou are debatable. We're not good people, but the rest of the people you named are good people. I would agree with that.
Please stop. Yeah, you're good. You're good people. And no, will you pick? Here's the thing, Pete. Here's what when you said this about Georgia and all these Kirby Smart and all the nonsense. And I think he's a meaningful coach. He's in the top 50, but he's not in the top 10. And I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with that, but he's not in the top 10.
Oh, well.
Dabo is in the top 10.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you that Kirby's not in the top 10. Listen, I would love to.
Is that his husband on the right?
I would love to disagree with you and throw Kirby under the bus. But as far as a head coach of a major college football program, he's definitely in the top 5. I mean, that's my opinion. Now he's not even in the top 50 is in fashion. I mean, he's got the fashion sense of a lesbian LPGA player.
He doesn't know how to develop players. He can recruit. He can't coach. He can't develop. And I know it's a sacrilege to say it out loud, but I'm going to tell you, until he shows me he can recruit and develop, not just recruit, you don't go to the transfer portal and get your players, okay?
Well,
you're top 5 every year recruiting. You damn well not have to go to the transfer portal. Come on.
I mean, I think we had this conversation the other night. Kirby Smart doesn't have a problem recruiting players or developing them. He just has a problem recruiting quarterbacks. Which is exactly why Cade Klubnik is picking Clemson and something named Gunnar Stockton is going to Georgia.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and it's not a quarterback problem. He's getting people off the transfer portal for defensive backs. I mean, why don't he's had top 5 recruiting? Why doesn't he have his own players do that? Why does he go to the transfer portal? It just makes no sense to me. I'm just being I'm observant. I'm being observational. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well,
So does this show that the number 3 is named Gunner?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's original.
Yeah.
nobody names their kid
yeah.
Gunner.
That's original. There's many things I want to say about that I can't say because I'll probably get canceled, and I can't afford to get canceled on here.
Yeah, I got canceled a couple years ago. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah. No. I do a pretty good job of canceling myself every single week, so it wouldn't be a problem.
But hey, guys, it's good talking to you, both of you, and love you.
Huffer Billy, nice to hear from you, buddy. Always good to hear from you. I'm glad you're back here too. I'm glad Pete allowed you back on his page.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you know what my theory is here about the blocking thing, and I don't want to get into this, but I feel like from some of the comments that George left after last Wednesday or this past Wednesday's show, that he might be the culprit.
He ain't the culprit.
He might be the culprit. He might be the one that was hiding all you people. I'm telling you.
He ain't that. George ain't that stupid.
Sir, did you just say George ain't that stupid?
Well, but he isn't that.
Hey, no, I like George. I like George.
It's not. Oh, God. Of all the things
Clemson
that George is,
fans piss me off.
No, he is stupid, but he ain't that stupid.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Huffer
Have a
Billy.
good night.
You're the man, sir.
I love the show. Keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Keep it going. Just keep it going.
All right. Thank you, buddy. I see Carolina Jackpot's here in the chat, and he sent in a super chat. Thank you, Carolina Jackpot. It says Kirby Smart is not top 5. He's been there since 2016, and his team still don't have an offensive identity. Well, here, first of all,
I think Kirby's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Maybe it's 7 or 8.
Again,
below Manny Diaz.
I would the shit talker in me wants to come out and hate on Kirby Smart so bad that I can't stand it. But if I'm being real here, here's what I would tell people that say stuff like this. And thank you, Carolina Jackpot, for the support. But here's what I tell people: if you say he's not top 5, name 5 coaches better right now. And I'd like to hear that because I guarantee you can't. Listen, hey, Carolina Jackpot, here we go.
DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fucking. Can you pose yourself as some kind of a fucking running threat? DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fucking. Can you pose yourself as some kind of a fucking running threat? You fucking fuck.
Thank you, Philippines. Thank you, Philippines Cheeks. Says hello from the Philippines. South Carolina Clemson boy here. Wow. Oh, thank you.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
It's very pretty there.
I wonder what he's doing in the Philippines.
Probably having more fun than we are.
Yeah.
It's daytime there. He's probably in the sun, sitting at the beach. That's where I'd be.
Yeah, no doubt. But thank you, sir. All right. What's up? You're on with Pete and Traveling Fools.
Well, I'm always up for semantics.
Do you want to pontificate on that?
Well, actually, I want to take up your little challenge of naming 5 coaches better than Kirby Smart right now.
Oh, well, enlighten me.
Well, obviously, you have to have Nick Saban above him.
Okay, I agree.
Obviously, you have to have Dabo above him.
Obviously, yes.
Based on resumes so far, you have to have Jimbo Fisher above him.
Yeah, I mean, look, well, yes, based on resume alone, and he's a national championship winning coach, so I would agree with you. Keep going.
Now, this one I'm not completely sold on because I actually agree with the popular opinion. It's not all on him, but Ed Orgeron's got a national title. And I just think you have to put national championship winning coaches at the top of the
Wrong. Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
Ed Orgeron is not a better coach than Kirby Smart. I'm sorry. And look, I understand that Ed Orgeron won a national championship. That can't be taken away from him. But from a consistency basis, Ed Orgeron as a head coach, whether through a couple of different schools, has had one magical season, and the rest of them have been basically duds. And
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And Kirby Smart's been he's been way more consistent.
I would agree with that statement too, but I still have to put national championship winning coaches ahead. That's why I also have to put Mac Brown ahead.
So where would you compare them all to Hayden Fox?
So there you go. First of all, I agree with you. Everything other than Edward Orgeron, I would say Mac Brown. I'd say Mac Brown. So that puts Kirby at number 5 if you take Ed Orgeron out. But we can debate about it. I mean, that's a logical debate. Ed Orgeron or Kirby Smart. Let me ask you this, Slim. If Miami fired Manny Diaz tomorrow, and I'll ask you this to you too, Traveling Fool, since you're both Miami fans. It's
all about the you, Slim.
If Manny Diaz got fired or left tomorrow, and they went on a coaching search, and there was interest from either Mac Brown or Ed Orgeron to come to Miami, hypothetically, this is obviously not going to happen. Not Mac Brown, Kirby Smart or Ed Orgeron. Which one would you want to be the head coach of Miami?
Oh, no doubt, Kirby.
Okay, well, there you go.
I'd chop them both up for bait and lure.
like I said, I wasn't really.
Yeah, I'd lure Jimmy Johnson back.
Like I said, I wasn't really married to that opinion, but I was just trying to be consistent about you have to put national championship winning coaches ahead.
I got you. I mean, I understand that argument because how many current head coaches have national championships? Is it 3 or 4? You got Saban, Dabo, Fisher, Orgeron. Am I missing somebody? And Brown. Yeah. So you're just going off of that. Okay, I got you. I mean that's logical. I understand that.
But so I do have to point out the one thing. Does anybody really think that LSU was as bad in reality as what they did last year?
No.
You know, I think we're gonna see a different story now, and I think this year will be a telltale for a whole lot of teams, as far as ones that did really good last year unexpectedly, and ones that did really bad last year unexpectedly, because it was a clown show last year. Everything was COVID this and COVID that and blah 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 blah, and nobody knew it was a circus show. So I think this year we will see a lot different, and we'll know a lot more.
Jeremy Garrettson in the chat says Lincoln Riley, Ryan Day, Matt Campbell, and Kirby Smart are all better coaches than Dabo and Saban. Shit.
Well, that harkens me back to an old saying.
Wrong.
That harkens me back to an old saying: opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink.
He's got to be trolling. That's got to be a troll job.
I'm actually not sold at all on Ryan Day yet. I think he was handed a playoff caliber team on a platter and then had Justin Fields dropped in his lap. I'm actually going to wait a few more years before I make up my mind on Ryan Day.
Well, I just don't like people with last names like that. That to me is just odd. So it's kind of like you never trust a man whose hips are wider than his shoulders. It's just one of those things.
So you don't like guys have a first name for their last name either?
Oh, I hate that too. Oh gosh.
Especially guys with a girl's first name and they're both first and last name, like Tracy Shannon.
Tracy Shannon. Bama Fanatic says Clemson has an offensive line problem. It's so bad people are looking at the O-line saying, what are those? One of Clemson's tackles was listed at 6'2". How does that guy start? I don't even know what to say about that.
So that just confused me just now.
Well, actually, I heard that very same argument years ago as to why Nebraska was going to beat the ever-loving shit out of Miami in 2001. And we saw how that one worked out.
So Slim, while I got you here, let me ask you: Are you going to the Alabama-Miami game?
Probably not, because I refuse to pay that much for tickets.
What, $40? Nobody's trying to go to that game. It's a $40 ticket.
Hey, you keep talking your smack there.
No, but
governor in North Carolina is gonna take your ticket away from you.
Yeah, well, that's a whole.
I'm not gonna take this kind of slanderous talk from a person that's a fan of a C- program.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't either. But the C-, the C-, the fan of the C- program's paying upwards of $400 for a ticket. But in all seriousness, I did go on Vivid Seats and look at Alabama and Miami tickets about a month ago, and they were like $80. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, I wish I only had to pay $80 for my ticket.
Well, Pete, when we get to this game, I'm going to send you a picture of my seat, Pete, and you're going to send me a picture of your Pete. Or of your
of my Pete. Believe me, you don't want to see a picture of my Pete.
No.
I don't send Pete pics to other men.
No Pete pics, please. So we'll see whose was cheaper and whose was better. Okay, so and Miami's going to win too. So just throwing that out there. Everybody in the chat can laugh at me, but come September 5th, I'm going to be laughing at every one of you.
Well, I am jealous. I am jealous. He's got a. What do you have, a box seat?
I'm not. I don't ever count my chickens before they hatch.
Okay.
But we're supposed to be in a suite. So.
Oh, look at this guy.
And we might possibly have 2 extra tickets. So just throwing that out there, Slim, just in case.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have to hit you up then.
So we'll see. We'll see. Keep in touch on that one. We'll see what happens. But I will say the one thing. I've been going to Miami games since 1981, I think was the first one, and I've been to probably 30 plus, and I have never seen them lose live. So I'm going to this game. So either I'm going to break my streak or I'm the lucky charm.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I said the same thing to somebody earlier today about Clemson. I've been going to Clemson games since 1986. The first game I ever went to was 1986 when my sister was a student there. I was 6 years old, so obviously very sketchy memory of that game. But
well, same as me.
I have been to I don't know how many. I mean, several dozen Clemson games over the years. I have never seen Clemson lose in person, ever. And I've been to some good ones too.
And, I think what's funny, I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw Lou say the same thing, that he had never seen Georgia lose in person. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think he's in the chat. He could fill us in on that. But I think I did see that as well.
Well, I've probably been to nowhere near as many games as the both of y'all. but you can add me to that club as well. I've yet to see Miami lose in person, and that started in the 91 Cotton Bowl.
So none of us have ever seen our team lose in person. This is a minor miracle here. But all I know is that I'm hoping
never going to a Clemson game with you.
Yeah. Well, if Clemson, I did go to Clemson and Miami game last year, and of course Clemson blew them out. But if we have gone together, then somebody's going to have to break that streak because somebody's got to lose.
I know. We were actually going to go to that game, and I ended up walking through Walmart, and the tickets were so expensive. And I walked through Walmart and saw they had the new 65-inch TV for $480, and I went, well, I'm going to buy that and just put that in my bar and watch the game from home. And then it poured down rain, so
yeah, I know. Believe me, I was there. It was a good time though.
Yeah, I guess it's too bad you didn't go with me to that 2009 Miami Clemson game then.
No, I did not. That wasn't in Clemson, though, was it? I think it was in Miami.
I don't think so.
I think it was in Miami. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I've slept since then, so it's hard to remember.
Yeah, actually, I know it was because you know why? I was in Las Vegas during that game, and I remember specifically watching that game in my hotel room at the casino.
Did you bet on it?
I did, and I lost. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that pitiful year that gave me hope. And then they've done pretty much nothing since then.
That was Dabo's worst year as a head coach, 2009. Anyway.
It happens. It happens to them all.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Nick Saban's first, 2 head coaching stops. They're terrible.
All right, Slim, you're amazing and fantastic, sir.
I appreciate it, boss.
Yeah. Hey, have you signed up for the college Pickem thing yet?
Not yet, because this is like one of the few live shows I've been able to catch and hear y'all talk about it.
Slim, please do sign up. It'll be fun. I would love to see who out of all these people in the chat and in the thing that talks blah, blah, blah. I would love to see who actually wins this.
Yeah, I'll sign up for it.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. Yes. Please do. Everybody, please do. But especially Slim Shady. All right, Slim. Thank you, sir. You're amazing and fantastic. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
See you, Slim.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Slim Shady checking in. Got some more phone calls here. Tater Lord, you know what? You're exactly right. I was wrong about that. He says, nah, Pete, 2010 was way worse than 2009. You're right. You're right. What's up? You're on with Pete and Traveling Fools.
Hey, this is Big Ed again.
Big Ed. Corn dog here.
Big Ed.
Yeah, well, corn dogs, but fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to hop in on that. I do think I think Ed Orgeron's probably 6 or 7 right now, and I do think national championships carry a lot of weight, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's huge. I think one big flaw that Ed does have is controlling this team, enthusiasm, I guess, and keeping the ball rolling, if that makes sense. I think if he gets consistency in that department, we can build upon better seasons and then maybe have a few great ones down the line. But last year, you've seen a huge drop-off because of the draft. All of our players going, and Joe Burrow was obviously a huge part of that. I just think that we're going to be good this year. We have the number 4 and 5 recruiting classes coming of age and get in that SEC weight room.
I like Ed Orgeron. I'm not one of the Ed Orgeron haters out there. There's a lot of them out there, believe me, but I'm not one of them. but he is one of the people that some people are saying is on the hot seat. And I don't know how you can be considered a top 5 coach in the country if you're on the hot seat. You know what I mean?
I don't see how you can be on the hot seat and have won a national championship 2 years ago and COVID between.
I think
I don't think he's really on the hot seat.
First of all, I agree. I'm not saying he is on the hot seat. I'm just saying a lot of people are saying that. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I think that if he is on the hot seat, it's not football related. It's
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think part of that would be that all the outside of off the field stuff, but the media likes to pick on easy targets, and the team that falls off from a national championship is sure as hell is an easy target.
Well, thank God football season will be starting soon, so it'll all be about football and not drama that goes on in between the season where ESPN has to create stories to keep people watching.
Well,
that
they'll continue to do that even during the season. Believe me, that's what they do.
But we'll have more other stuff to pay attention to.
Yeah, right. I got you. Yeah,
like Alabama stomping on people. That makes a lot of sense.
Except Miami.
All right, well, that's gonna be about it. Oh no, they'll get stopped on. They'll
man, let me dream. Let me dream. Come on, I've still got 3.5 weeks. Or
yeah, you do got a couple weeks, but that's about it.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good one.
All right, thanks, Big Ed.
Have a good one, buddy.
Big Ed coming in to let us know that it's blasphemy to say that Ed Orgeron is not a top 5 coach. Blasphemy, he says.
I mean, he's probably a top 5 gumbo eater. I could see him tearing that up, but we'll see about the coaching. We'll see. This year will be a telltale. So
I want to give a special thank you real quick before we pick up the next call here. Over on the PayPal, Rhino26 and Huffer Billy Paul have sent in some very generous donations. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, I'm going to take half of my PayPal proceeds from tonight's show and next Friday night's show and donate them to a good cause for somebody who needs some help in our community. And I'm gonna that information is going to remain private to out of respect for the person that it's going to. So, but thank you so much to both of you. You're both amazing and fantastic, and you already know that. So anybody else who's going to send in anything tonight or next Friday night, keep that in mind. I will be sending half of it to somebody else that needs it. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
And that's pretty awesome. And that's pretty awesome. And this is an awesome community, so let's help somebody out.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What's up? You're on with Peete and Traveling Fools.
What's up, big dog? This is Mr. TV. How are y'all?
Tiger Baskins. What's up, buddy?
Tiger Baskins.
What's up, big dog? I'm free this weekend, so I will be signing up for your challenge, big dog.
Good.
You better be, man. I can't wait to beat you.
I mean, well, that's the thing. That's why I have to sign up, is out of respect for my dogs, because as soon as I turned on the show, I hear that Jimbo Fisher is a better coach than Kirby Smart. I hear Ed or Gami is a better coach than Kirby Smart.
Origami.
And that's a no for me, Ghost Rider. That's a hell no. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the dogs. Also about your super chat deal, I'm about to send you some money to help out our boy. So you got it.
Yeah,
I'll be sending you some in the next few minutes.
Here's what I'll tell you to do, because if anybody's wanting to do this to benefit the person that I'm sending it to, don't do it through super chat, because I'm only getting 50% of that, and then I'll have to give 50% to them, so they'll only get 25% of it. Best thing to do is either send me a PayPal or a Cash App donation. And
Cash App is? My
Cash App is in the description of the video. It's whatever it is, the $, PigskinPeete, all one word with 2 capital P's. It's in the description of the video, I think. Let me look.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the description of the video. PigskinPeete. That's my Cash App.
I see you, boy.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah.
All right, I just sent it to you. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to talk about Georgia, and I guess I'll get y'all's opinion. I know everybody's asked already, but in reality, everybody has their own interpretation or their own opinion of what makes a coach a top 5 coach.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to get y'all's individual opinion. What to you guys makes a top 5 coach? And before you answer, I know people have, harped on development and I guess quarterback play or this and that. As much as people want to dog Kirby about not developing quarterbacks, I think it's more of not letting the reins up on quarterbacks, because Kirby took Jake Fromm, who was a 5-star fisherman, and he took him to a national championship with Jake Fromm, who will never play in the NFL ever.
Yeah.
Alabama has quarterbacks that are in the NFL. Clemson has quarterbacks that are in the NFL. Like, those guys are supposed to take you to national championships. Kirby did it with Jake from State Farm. So you guys tell me, what makes a coach a top 5 coach?
Well, all of those points are valid. And again, like I said earlier in the show, you're not going to get an argument from me whether or not he's an elite coach or not. He's proven. I mean, look, how many coaches have taken their first head coach job and done what he's done, recruited the way he's recruited, won the amount of games that he's won, won a playoff game, was 2 seconds away from winning a national championship game with a C-, stealing the C- thing from everybody else talking about Clemson, a C- quarterback in Jake Fromm, which is what he was. There's just nobody else that's done that. So you're not going to get an argument from me. Now, as far as what you consider to what certain people's parameters are on how you judge who's a better coach than another, you got to go with wins, win percentage, national championships, all that stuff matters. But you can make an argument for, like, certain people would say that somebody like the coach, is it Matt Campbell, the coach of Iowa State? They might say he's a top 5 coach because he's doing more with less, right?
With less,
yeah. So and there's several coaches like that around the country who are recruiting in the 30s and 40s and 50s, but are still winning 9 and 10 games a year in their conference, and that's impressive. So it just depends on what your personal preference is on how you rank these coaches. But most people rank it off of conference championships, playoff wins, bowl wins, national championship wins, that kind of thing,
Okay.
Now, Tiger, correct me where I'm wrong here, but now Kirby's smart. He's what, in his 40s? Am I right? I'm not a Georgia follower, so he's roughly.
He's the youngest head coach, or one of the youngest head coaches in college football.
Yeah, how old is he?
Okay,
what is he, like 48?
He has been a head coach for
4 years, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And he dyes his hair blonde, obviously. But
hey, he can do what he wants. He can eat ass for all I care, as long as he takes
that's Nate the Great's job. That's Nate the Great's job is keep Kirby and Nate separate. Okay. So my point on that is I have nothing against Kirby Smart. I know I'm not a Georgia fan, nor do I really hate them either way.
I respect anybody's opinion, so you're good.
But so my opinion on that is it's hard to compare somebody who is up and coming to, let's see what he does. That's, let's look back on this conversation in 4 years and say, hey, is he Nick Saban? Is he a Jimmy Johnson? Is he a...
No, and I agree with that. And people can argue.
Hayden Fox is my all-time greatest college football coach. If you had to ask me who it was, I would say Hayden Fox. Before he went to the NFL, he would have owned college football.
Is that the girl that played in Transformers? Hayden Fox? No, it's Megan Fox. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to look at it objectively. It's hard to compare this young guy that's up and coming to these great coaches of all time. Obviously, Nick Saban, you can't argue.
And I agree with that. And this is what I'll leave y'all with. It's just like recruiting, right? Anybody can say, oh, well, this guy was the number 1 player in the nation, or he's the number 2 or number 3. just like the quarterbacks that we talked about. If you're in the top 5 of your position, then it really doesn't matter. You're up there. When you get to college, we'll see how you look. Nick Chubb was not a top 3 running back coming out of high school. He wasn't. He wasn't ranked very high. Todd Gurley was not a top 10. I think he was like number 9 maybe. He wasn't a top 8 running back. So my thing is, Kirby in his up and coming has done more than any coach in their up and coming. So to not say his future isn't laid out a little bit better.
He better put some shades on. He better put some shades because I think his future's bright.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's what I mean is that's why I try to be a logical dog fan is Kirby took Mark Richt's talent that in the last 15 years Mark Richt hadn't done shit with. Like, and that's what pissed me off was having Mark Richt as a coach. Kirby gets that same recruiting class, that same group of kids and says, hey, I'm going to develop the crap out of you, and we're going to take Alabama to overtime. We didn't think we were going there. We didn't think we were beating Oklahoma. None of that ever popped up. But Kirby made it happen, and that's where, even though people don't want to give him the credit of the national championships that he was a part of at Alabama, he damn sure was a part of it. He was a part of the recruiting, and he was a part of the defense. So giving Saban credit is good, but Saban before Alabama was exactly what Nate the Great eats. Saban before Alabama was what Nate the Great eats.
Yeah.
And trust me, I loathe Nick Saban. I cannot stand that guy, but I will never take away what he is. You know, I will always give him credit for being the greatest right now. I mean, you could compare him to others in the past. I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions. They're like Nate's dinner.
Again, I would love nothing more to sit in here and rag on Kirby Smart. It would give me there's very few things in life right now that would give me more pleasure than to do that, but I just can't do it. Like Tiger Bastions just said, I mean, the record speaks for itself. The guy is he's not even 50 years old yet, and he's accomplished more than 95% of the coaches that have been coaching for 30 years. So it is what it is.
Last thing I'm gonna take away. I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to say that I did work today at some random guy's house. He ended up being a singer in a band, and I let him hear the Tiger Baskin song. And I'm gonna be going to his house next weekend to record in his studio. So
awesome,
that's
man.
pretty neat. And he gave me a $50 tip today for my job. So I'm about to send Peete another bit of money.
Hey,
he's gonna get the rest of my tip today. So
that's awesome, man.
Big dog. I'll let y'all go. Okay?
You're
all right,
a good
man.
Charlie Brown.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, TB. Yeah, have a good weekend, bro. All right, Tiger Baskin's checking in. I want to acknowledge a couple of super chats real quick. Andy Case says, "Great show, Peete. Are you going to do a live show on Saturday during a game this fall?" Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of live shows during games this fall, and that's a good time to mention this. For all of the members of the channel, I don't know how many members. I have to go and look. I think I have like 15, 16, 17, 18, somewhere between 15 and 20 join members of the channel. Once I hit 30, that's my first initial goal is to get 30 members. Once I hit that 30 member threshold, I will start doing some streams just for members only. So, and those will most likely be, game streams during games. So keep that in mind. But yes, every year I do at least 1 or 2 live streams during college football games every single week. Thank you, Andy. Philippines Cheeks.
Pete.
Yeah.
Let me throw something up to you here. So on your join members, you know?
Yes.
So when you start out, you join, and you have a cool little purple thing with a microphone. Well, then after 1 month, man, I noticed you get this cool-ass dollar bill floating around on there. And then month 3, you go back to the purple little thing.
You want me to change that?
It's kind of depressing.
Okay, yeah.
I think you should, maybe throw something in there, throw a bone for the people who have been in there for, maybe a 4 months, 5, maybe a 6 months. You get $2 bills or something. Yeah, just a point. Go on with your super chats, man.
I'll keep that in mind. And look, for the people that wanted to be a member of the channel, it's $3 a month, right? So, if it's worth $3 a month for you to watch a private stream with me and the rest of the members, go for it. But anyway, Philippines Cheeks, thank you for the donation. Says, can you clear the line so I can call from the Philippines? Well, I can't just hang up on people. If that's what you're asking. I mean, I guess I can, but you got to be quick on the draw, bro. You know what I mean? What's up? You're on with Peete and Traveling Fools.
Hello.
Hey, look who it is.
Okay, you said Traveling Fools. Peete, Carolina Jackpot time coming at you.
Hey, what's up?
Carolina Jackpot.
DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fuck.
What's up, Jackpot? How you doing, man?
I don't even. You know what? I don't even know when the fuck that was from or what it was in reference to. I know it's me.
Hey, I'll tell you exactly where it's from. It's from a live stream.
Did he play for the Citadel?
No, it was a live stream that you were doing last year when South Carolina played Tennessee.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and DeAndre Johnson was a defensive end for Tennessee.
Fuck. Anyway, we're talking about Kirby Smart. There's a plethora, really, of coaches that out there that are better than him. They're more proven. Both the Kelly brothers, Brian and Chip, I feel like, are better coaches than Kirby Smart. Kyle Whittingham at Utah, who flies under the radar a lot, I feel like accomplished a lot more than him. I mean, in regards to what he's recruited, I think Dan Mullen's a better coach than Kirby Smart.
Oh, my God.
Class underachiever.
Sir. Dan Mullen?
Dabo is a better coach than him, and that's hard for me to say. It's like pulling nails out of
everybody knows Dabo is. I mean, he's got 2 national championships, but I mean, Dan Mullen.
Well, I know, but it's a little bit challenging for me to do. Okay, but so I'm coming to grips with it, but just it's baby steps. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's hard for you. I know it's hard for you to say that about Dabo.
I honestly, with the level of recruiting, the level of talent he has there, I mean, their logo, I mean, unfortunately, it sells itself. And, I mean, between you guys, I mean, on September 4th, I mean, I wish both of you could lose, honestly, 100-0, but you can't. And I have to pick somebody whose side to be on, so I guess I'll pick them because I hate Clemson just a little bit more than I hate Georgia.
You're picking Georgia?
I mean,
Man.
I'm trying to poke holes in it, and I can't. But he's not. It doesn't motivate me. I mean, it doesn't make me want to come play for him. Shane Beamer. Now, that's a coach who makes me want to come play for him. Now, if it was 25 years ago and I was a whole lot pounds lighter and a lot taller and I could bench press and squat and deadlift and run the 40 a lot faster, by God, I'd go play for him.
Yeah. I you know what? I like Shane Beamer as a person. I do. So, but he is the head coach of South Carolina, and he is a literal chicken tender. Did you know that? That's his new nickname, chicken tender, because all he does is tend chickens all day.
He tends the chickens?
He tends the chickens.
Yep, he does. I mean, he's I don't know. I mean, he's been saying all the right things. He's been doing all the right things. So we'll see. I've been looking at him really honestly with guarded optimism because I've been lied to so many times by these fuckers in the past. I thought Will Muschamp was going to be the second coming. He did. He was the second.
I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you he wasn't, but nobody wanted to listen to me because I'm just a Clemson homer. So nobody wanted to listen to me about that.
Well, I mean, what were we to do? I mean, he was the coach. I mean, you didn't really have another choice but to support him, and that's the way I feel about this one. I mean, honestly, I was really mad when they, passed on. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the search was extensive enough at South Carolina. I think that Ray Tanner just kind of settled on Shane, and he just hired him because that was his guy, and he was just fucking in love with him. But I think there were a few more viable candidates out there who wanted the job, but I don't know. He said a lot of things that make me believe in him. So we'll see. I mean, I hope he's the guy, but I don't know. I have trepidation about this.
So let me ask you a serious question, a non-trash talk question here, because I don't get to talk to you very often. So, I mean, I don't know where you stand on the expectations for the Gamecocks this year. I'm assuming, since I know you're a sane and rational person, that you're not expecting anything amazing to happen in Shane Beamer's first year. But so, what's your best prediction for the season as far as a win total goes?
Well, I'm working. Actually, I was working on it earlier, and I decided to call in here instead, and put it on the back burner. It's coming out in the next day or so. The actual pick and prediction video for the season, and what I'm sitting on right now as my best case scenario is 6. That's my best case scenario, and that's what will make me happy.
Right.
That's bowl eligible.
Yeah, and
we're talking about beating all the non-conference teams instead of Clemson, and then winning 3 SEC games, which is doable because I think there are 3 teams in the SEC that are beatable.
I think so too, especially in the East. So who are the 3 you think you can beat? I'm assuming Tennessee's one of them, right?
Tennessee, Vanderbilt, and there has to be the third win has to be kind of an upset. Has to be kind of between Kentucky at home, Florida at home, and Missouri on the road. And you'd be surprised when out there on a limb. I'm saying it's Florida at home.
Whoa! Wow!
Oh, Florida at home.
You just triggered half the internet, sir, by saying that.
Or Auburn at home, but which can be tricky because I don't know. You never know what Auburn is going to have. And they got a totally new coaching staff this year, and it's always been a tricky team to kind of handicap. Coming off a national championship, this team can win 3 games. And coming off a 3-win season, this team can win a national championship or play for one. So, I mean, you never know about Auburn.
Now, if you had to pick, Pete, which would you say is more likely, Florida or Auburn?
Auburn.
Yeah, me too.
Celine Driver just drove off a bridge. He just drove that Mustang right off a bridge when he heard Carolina jackpot.
Celine would bet a pair of jorts on that.
Just lost so much talent.
Yeah, I think Auburn's going to be bad this year. I think Auburn's going to be bad.
I question how Florida is going to transition from the pro-style passing attack with Kyle Trask to the run-around offense with Emory Jones. I don't know.
Yeah, Auburn will be bad, but I'll bet they, as Auburn always does, I'll bet they have some big upset.
Yeah,
they'll have one game that is an upset, and then
Auburn still has a lot of leftover talent from Malzahn, so they're not talented, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's sort of like when Jimbo Fisher left Florida State, they were loaded with 4- and 5-star talent from Jimbo Fisher's recruiting, but they sucked. And I think that's similar to what you're going to see with Auburn for the next year or two.
They had no offensive line.
Yeah, right.
They had no offensive line. They had wide receivers who were lining up and facing the wrong way. You remember that?
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, who's so you got Bo? You got Bo Nix at quarterback. You have a running back that's a room that nobody's ever heard of. I mean, I guess I guess defensively Auburn might be pretty good. I don't know.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Like I've said before, I think going off the fact of what anybody did last season during the Rona, I think that this season will surprise a lot of people. A lot of teams will surprise a lot of people, and a lot of teams will disappoint a lot of people.
Yeah. Hey, Jackpot, I appreciate you calling in, brother. I got to move on because I got to get some other calls before I end the show. I need to get.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, man. You need to call back in when the season starts so we can talk a little bit more about Shane Beamer. I would love to talk to you maybe with more time about that.
I definitely will, and I wish that you would drop $20 in the Rob and Kell Show podcast football pick'em challenge too. It's huge.
Okay, I might do that. Where do I find that? Is it in your?
Yeah, I would love to be a part of that too. So
check out the link in any of the videos that I've posted recently. I posted the link to it down there.
All right, I'll check that out definitely.
Carolina Jackpot, correct?
The more people we have get into the contest to pick the games, the bigger the pot gets. So
okay,
Carolina Jackpot is the name to search, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Put the description box in my videos. I'll have it down there.
All right, man. I'll definitely do that. Thank you. Thank you, Jackpot.
Yeah, sounds great, buddy.
Old Jackpot checking in. Don't get to hear from him.
I'm assuming he's a South Carolina fan, right?
Oh yes. You don't know who Carolina Jackpot is? Yeah.
No.
You definitely need to subscribe to him because.
I will subscribe to
Carolina definitely.
Jackpot. Everybody else do that too.
Every time South Carolina loses a football game, which is pretty much every week, he goes completely irate, and it's must-watch TV. Trust me. Just listen.
Can you pose yourself as some kind of a fucking running threat? You fucking fuck.
I mean, this guy breaks shit. He yells and screams. It's great.
I'm there. I am totally there.
He's good people, though. All right. Thank you. Philippines Cheeks became a fantastic member of the channel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And what else we got here? Slim Shady Canes with a donation says, all the butthurt gumps need to get over the fact that Tom Osborne is a better coach than Nick Saban. Deal with it. No cap. Whew. It's definitely going to trigger some Alabama fans, no doubt. Hold on here. Let me check my Cash App. I'm getting people tell me to check my Cash App. Let's see here. Thank you, Tiger Baskins, for the Cash App donation. Also, I think this guy's YouTube name is the same as what he put in here, so I won't be doxing him. Cedric Ward says, for you to split with the person in need. Thank you, Cedric. I will definitely do that. And also the same for everybody. Tiger Baskins sent a couple in. And then, of course, over on the PayPal, we've had Rhino26 and Huffer Billy Paul. I'm sure the person involved is going to be extremely thankful for this. And I'm thankful for it, too. All right.
Yeah, whoever it is, God bless them, and I hope they get.
Yes. And I do want to say this, too. Even though I'm not going to say who the person is, they didn't ask for this. Okay, nobody, this person didn't say, hey, I need this, raise money for, this person did not ask for this. This was a a behind the scenes effort by a few different people that contacted me and said, hey, here's the deal. Can you help out? And of course, I'm more than happy to help. So that is what it is. But thank you, everybody that's involved. I appreciate it. All righty. What's up? You're on with Pete and Traveling Fools.
Hey, Pete. Hey, Traveling. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, man?
Now, hey, the second part of the question I was wanting to ask you Wednesday night, but I got disconnected, was I was talking to you with Clemson and the quality win, but if Ohio State, Oregon, Clemson all finished 12-1, but Oregon had their signature win against Ohio State, and they all won the conference championships and stuff like that. Well, we know with Georgia and Oklahoma are going 13-0. Which of those two teams would make the playoff? Oregon, Ohio State,
Ex-girlfriend,
and Clemson. Who would be the two that made it the playoffs?
Oh, I'm a tater man, so I get confused easily. Can you repeat that hypothetical situation that's never going to happen again?
Okay.
Now, let me ask you: Am I back on here?
Yeah, you're back. I got you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Pete hangs up on me more than his ex.
No,
my ex-girlfriend.
No, I didn't hang up on you. I didn't hang up on you.
Yeah, you did. You did. I just called back.
Well, I know you called back, but I haven't hung up on anybody. You just got disconnected, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I keep getting okay. Go on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Explain
Oregon,
that. Explain that again.
State, Oregon, Ohio State, Clemson all finished as 12-1. But Ohio State's lone loss is to Oregon, and it's like USC beats Oregon. Of those three teams, which team's going to be sitting out, you think?
Which teams will be what?
I'm so confused right now. So you're saying, all right, so Oregon's got one loss to Ohio State, what you said.
No. Oregon beats Ohio State.
Okay.
Oregon loses to like USC.
And that's their only loss.
But they all win their conference championship though.
Who's they all?
Clemson, Ohio State, and Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
All three, they win their conference championship. Which team's going to be the odd team out?
Well, it depends on what everybody else does in the whole scheme of things.
Yeah, what are we talking about? What's Oklahoma doing? What's the SEC doing?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, how's Alabama recovering from the loss to Miami?
Oklahoma and Georgia won their conference championships, and they're both 13-0.
Okay, so look. The SEC champion's getting in. Oklahoma's undefeated. They're getting in. That's 2. Mm-hmm. So your question is, between Ohio State, Oregon, and Clemson, who gets left out?
Yes.
Well, I think it's regardless whether it's Clemson or not. Whoever runs the ACC, if that happened, they would not be. They're not going to get left out.
Yeah, you didn't give me what's happening with Clemson. Is Clemson undefeated, or they have one loss, or what's going on there?
No, all of them finished 12-1. They won their conference championship game.
So
Clemson lost to Georgia.
Let me simplify this for you.
Ohio State lost to Oregon.
So let me simplify this for you. Your question is
okay.
Your question is would Clemson get in ahead of Oregon? That's what you're asking.
Yes.
Yes, they would.
I would say that they would too, and it depends on who that loss was to. Probably.
You know that meme with Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the graph with all the craziness going on, and he's trying to explain that thing. That's what this reminds me of.
Okay, but why would Clemson get in when they lost to Georgia, but they didn't have no other quality wins, and Oregon beat Ohio State?
Well, again,
yeah.
I think the answer to that. Well, here's the reason. I'll give you. You asked me a question. I'll give you the answer. Because Clemson right now has more of the benefit of the doubt among the playoff committee than Oregon does. And it also would depend, really, quite frankly, to to how the rest of the ACC does, because it's easy to say Clemson don't play nobody, the ACC sucks, but how do you know? I mean, how do we know that North Carolina is not going to be a top 10
the
team?
rest of the Pac-12,
right? Or
12,
or how do we know
does.
that Miami is not going to be a top 10 team at the end of the season, or North Carolina is not going to be a top 10 team at the end of the season for the ACC championship? Because I think that does matter, is that who they play at the end of the season, where they're ranked, does matter, because it's the most recent thing on your mind. They probably shouldn't look at it that way, and they claim that they don't. They claim they look at the season as a whole, and they don't really just go off of what happened last week, but they do. They do. So, and again, I think that Clemson's just has more of a benefit of the doubt than Oregon does at this point. I'm not saying that they deserve to be in there over Oregon. I'm just telling you that's just the way it is.
All right. I was just wondering. All right, guys. Great show. Have a great week.
Yeah. Thank you.
You too, buddy. Have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I for one am actually probably one of the few people who are looking forward to the 12-team playoff, just because it'll just shut everybody up from it.
Well,
from
yeah,
angle.
that's for sure. Man, that call made my head hurt. Thank you.
I know. You know the Charlie meme I'm talking about?
Yeah. I appreciate the call and all, but man, that, and this is the thing, man, the hypothetical situations, and here we are in August.
Hey, what if Miami beats Alabama, but Clemson beats Georgia, but Georgia beats Alabama, but Oklahoma loses to it's like, well, holy cow.
Yeah.
Oregon State beats Oregon, but yet Oregon beat Ohio State, but Ohio State beat Northwestern.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
That's why I just can't wait for the football season to start, because all these hypothetical situations are making my head hurt. I have a hard enough time thinking on a regular basis, let alone with all this going on. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take one more call, and I always end the show, or the call-in portion of the show anyway, with the same person. So I think we all know who this person is going to be. So let's bring him on. What is up? You're on with Pete and Traveling Fools.
What's up, boys? It's Nate the Great. How you doing, then?
Nate.
Hello, Nate the Great.
The Great.
Yeah, I'm more.
What'd you have for dinner, Nate?
Sushi.
That was her name?
I see there's a joke somewhere in there.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. I don't mean anything. As you were.
Stop, Pete. Stop.
Well, I ate a whole carton of sushi, by the way.
You ate a whole carton of sushi.
Wow.
Wow.
Did it come from a gas station?
No.
I mean, I bought cartons of cigarettes before. I've never bought a carton of sushi.
I meant the boxes with food. I don't know what it's called, but I call them cartons. I don't know. The food containers there. There was like 16 rolls and I ate them all.
What kind were they?
One rose California. My favorite roll was mainly Philadelphia roll.
Would you say Philadelphia? Philadelphia roll?
Yes.
What is that roll then? Disappointment?
Are you the?
Is that a roll full of disappointment?
No, cream cheese.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, are you the wasabi kind of guy, Nate? Now do you use wasabi?
I like wasabi. I like to dip my wasabi in the soy sauce and mix them up.
Nice.
And make it. Yeah. So I dip those rolls in the wasabi soy sauce, whatever. And
so Nate, other than what you ate for dinner, Is there anything else that's on your mind tonight, or just
Yeah.
Just food.
On mine, I'll give my prediction for Michigan if you want.
Yes. This is a football show, by the way. Go ahead.
So.
Oh, it's not. This isn't a weather. This isn't a weather report.
No. No.
No.
And it's not a fishing report either.
It's going to snow this winter in Michigan, and the fishing's going to suck.
Yeah. I think Michigan's going to go 8-4.
8-4.
4 losses to Ohio State, Indiana, maybe Penn State. It depends. I don't know. They're kind of like a setback this year, but I don't know about that. But that's 3, 4. Maybe Washington.
They play Washington.
Now, Nate, let me give you some good news here, and not to be a spoiler, but we're doing a prediction video that's coming out soon, and my wife is making the picks, and you might be a happy man. You might just be a happy man.
Uh-oh.
So we'll leave it at that.
What is it on your channel?
Yeah. You'll just have to tune in and see. But the first one's going to be who's going to win every conference, and on her picks. And I don't know. I don't want to give anything away, Nate, but you might just like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Nate, you're definitely going to like it. Battle Angel brings up a great point before I let you go, Nate. She says sushi and cream cheese do not mix, much like pizza and cream cheese do not mix. And I would have to. I hate to disappoint you, Nate, but I'm going to have to go ahead and agree with her and on that.
Well, Nate has the palate. Nate has the palate of a hockey player.
Yeah, I need that protein.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Before I go, I'm just going to say this: Ohio State sucks, and screw them.
All right, Nate.
Well, I can cheers to that, Nate.
Speaking of Ohio State, what's up to Buckeye Banshee in the chat? I don't think I've seen Buckeye Banshee in here in a long time. I don't know. Maybe he's been watching but not commenting. You know what I'm going to do? Do you want to stay on the line for this? And I'm going to hold on. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to try to pull up your channel here, if I can do this.
Are you talking to me now at this point?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Nate's gone.
Okay, bye, Nate.
I'm going to let me see if I can find the Traveling Fools channel. I'm sure I can. Maybe not.
Nah, you're probably not following it. You probably can't.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's just a bunch of nonsense from Bali and
No, I'm subscribed to you. I'm subscribed to you. Hold on.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But I'm subscribed to like 100 people, so it just takes me a second to find people.
Nah.
All right, here it is.
Buddy.
Now. Oh, so
we threw this together just for a promo. So
yeah, hold on. So this is shit. This is a short video, so that's even better. This is a video that Traveling Fools posted. It looks like, was it earlier today?
Just right before your show, man. Just for you.
All right, perfect. We're going to watch it all together. How does that sound? All right, here we go.
Who it's going to be? You can't fix it.
I would like to say, Nate, I know you're watching. Nate, take your hands out of your pants while you watch this, please. Okay? Thank you.
With a set of these versus state, coolest cup holder in the world,
I'm pausing this right now because this is what everyone wants to know. So go to Yahoo College Pickem. The group ID is 1688. Right? Okay. See the next part. And the password is Traveling Fools, all one word.
Come on, what you got to lose?
Oops. All right. So the good news is there is.
You should subscribe.
Yes. First of all, yes. Subscribe to that. And the good news is that there's plenty more where that's coming from, right? Because you're going to be doing videos with the lovely Mrs. Traveling Fools for the remainder of the season, right?
No, she's already done her the conference champion predictions, and we're going to move on and do the week one. Week one's coming up after that, but
gotcha.
It's a work. You got to put the work in. So
yeah, check your subscription count because I think Nate just subscribed.
That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, but you know what? That
Stay
did
away from the Bali videos, Nate. Stay away from the Bali videos.
That did make it easier. So anybody who had any questions about how to join the Pickem, that you just go watch. You can watch that video again, and all the information.
Yeah,
is
I literally threw that together in 10 minutes before your show, just to throw on there, just so there it is. It's fun. It's happy, and it gives you all the information you need to know.
Yes, absolutely. All right,
sign up, people. Sign up. Get a chance to win some free stuff if you can pick.
Yes, win some of Brennan's money, and also
free stuff from other people who are donating.
Exactly. Yes, and also some of those. Where are they at? Hold on, let me find them real quick. Those cool looking things. The drink holders.
They were in my video.
There you go. Yeah.
We put them in the video.
Yeah, you had them in the video. Here's another look at them.
Mm-hmm. You can win a set of those.
Win a set of those. And you know what? Honestly, even if I don't win a set of those by doing this contest, I'm going to buy a set of those. Seriously.
And I'm going to be honest with everybody there, too. Go to Versus Steak on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, go to Versus Steak and follow them. They are really, really, really cool people, and they're really great people, really nice people, and they've been nice enough to donate this to this cause. And it'll be worth your while. They post good content, and they are fun, super nice people.
I made the mistake of looking at the chat, anyway. Jesus.
I'm not watching the chat.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, but believe me, you don't want to see it. Anyway, okay. So it's been an amazing show.
Moving on.
Thank you, Brennan, for coming on tonight. Traveling Fools.
Hey man, it's been my pleasure. Anytime you need somebody to come on here and
yeah, man,
bring some more boredom to this, I'll do it anytime.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I had a great time. We had some great calls tonight. And also, I want to give a special shout out to all the people that sent in the donations through PayPal and Cash App. And again, 50% of those will be going to a good cause. And that will be for both this show tonight and next Friday's show as well. I will not be doing a show on Wednesday night because I'll be out of town. But so thank you to all of you for that.
Where are you going?
Oh, we're going to, we're taking the kids to Carowinds. Yes.
Carowinds.
Carowinds, yes.
Well, have fun with that, my friend.
Yeah, we're going.
Have fun with that.
We're gonna just go for a couple of days.
I'll go ahead and get off, and you can wrap up your show.
All right, buddy.
How about that?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Well, hey, everybody in the chat, it's been fun. Nice to have you. Please give us a sub, and we'll see who can outpick us.
There you go.
Right. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Thank you. That's my boy. That's my boy. Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, so this Friday and next Friday night, all of the PayPal and Cash App donations, half of the proceeds will be going to a special cause. So thank you to all the people that sent in super chats. Thank you to all the people that sent in donations through PayPal and Cash App. It does not go unnoticed by me or anybody else. I promise you that. Some great calls tonight. Man, Carolina Jackpot called in.
DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fuck.
I'm not quite sure that. You know what? I'm probably wrong because I've been doing this call-in show for close to 3 years now. Maybe 3 years actually now. I'm not sure Jackpot's ever called in before. He's been on my show before, and I've been on his show, but those were recorded. He never called in before, so that was great. And of course, all the other callers were great as well. Anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting late. I'm tired, and I'm sure you're all tired of looking at my ugly face and listening to me ramble on for 2 hours. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But I will see you guys all again on Monday night at 10 p.m. over on Uncle Lou's channel for the Lunch Money Show. And we're going to tell all of you degenerate gamblers how to lose money on some futures. And I don't know, we might have a guest on too. I have no idea. I'll have to get with Lou on that. If you want to be a guest on the Lunch Money Show, you can contact me or Uncle Lou and let us know. And it's really not hard to get on there. I mean, look at who's on there every week. It's really not that hard to get on there. Hey, all right, guys. I'm having too much fun over here. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I love you, and I'll see you then. Your boy, Pigskin Pete, is checking out.